Tonight on WVUA News at 6.
They can make the difference in saving your life. Tuscaloosa County leaders take another step toward putting in storm shelters in the area.
Plus, signs of recovery are appearing in Holt thanks to volunteers with a faith-based mission. We'll show you how. But first, protection from the storms. Tuscaloosa County leaders are moving forward with plans to install safe rooms for employees.
Today, the County Commission received bids for construction of the rooms. County Probate Judge Charlie McCullum said the first time they requested the bids, they did not get a response. But now they have several to consider. McCullum says the safe rooms are for county employees and will be installed at several locations across the county. McCullum says he hopes the rooms will be installed within the next few weeks, and he told us it's important to take precautions for emergency situations like April 27th.
It's something that we believe in. It's real obvious that safe rooms work, they're effective, and they are certainly a deterrent in the loss of life during an injury in events such as we had a year ago.
And McCullum also told us that some of the locations include the Sheriff's Department firing range and the County Engineering Department.
New at 6 on your Education Watch, sharing stories of survival. Holt students are speaking from their heart about their experience during last April's tornadoes. It's all part of a series of discussions called Winds of Change. The sessions focus on different topics from commercial and economic needs to youth-oriented work needs. The program is being led by University of Alabama psychology professor Jeffrey Parker. One student told us April 27th will be a painful day for many, but it will remind everyone to count their blessings.
And I think that the anniversary of April 27th is going to be painful to a lot of people. It's also going to remind us that we should be happy that we're still alive, because in a matter of seconds anything can happen.
School leaders say the Winds of Change program will continue through Friday. And new signs of recovery are popping up in the Holt community.
Volunteers with Samaritan's Purse are busy building homes for those affected by the storms of last April. These volunteers came all the way from South Carolina, and although none of them knew each other before, they have now become friends and teammates. Today they were putting on shingles on this home off Crescent Ridge Road. Dale Watson works as a fire chief, but this week, instead of putting out fires, Watson is igniting a fire of hope for those who will be receiving new homes through Samaritan's Purse. He says the destruction he sees here is unlike anything he's seen before.
It's unbelievable. Just see the expression on the people's faces. I mean, you can see right here to the right hand side of me that there's nothing left.
You can see the hand of the Lord everywhere as far as people walking away from completely destroyed, debris-filled lots without a scratch, and that definitely sticks with me.
Samaritan's Purse was started by Franklin Graham, the son of evangelist Billy Graham. And if you would like to learn more about his Samaritan's Purse disaster relief program, you can do so at WVUATV.com. Click on Numbers and Links. And since April of 2011, Tuscaloosa city leaders say there have been more than 26,000 volunteers helping with storm recovery.
And this is the week the American Red Cross is celebrating those who've dedicated their time and their talents. It is National Volunteer Week for the American Red Cross. And even though thousands of people have poured into the Druid City lending a helping hand, the job, of course, is far from over. Tuscaloosa still needs volunteers to help with recovery. Bev Lee with the West Alabama chapter of the American Red Cross told us it's important to have volunteers so they can always be ready to help people who need them.
The need for volunteers is critically important today as we rebuild and ready ourselves for the next event. We call it Be Red Cross Ready because there will be another disaster. We know that it could be a flood, a hurricane, a tornado, straight line winds, any number of natural disasters that affect us.
So how about if you'd like to help? You can get information about volunteering with the Red Cross by calling their office, 205-758-3608. Tuscaloosa leaders are putting the finishing touches on a community-wide memorial for April 27th.
It's set to take place at Coleman Coliseum. The service will feature Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox, University of Alabama Interim President Judy Bonner, Tuscaloosa County Probate Judge Hardy McCullum, and Sheriff Ted Sexton. The event is free and open to the public. City spokesperson Meredith Lynch says there will be a special moment to honor the lives of the 53 victims.
We will be recognizing each family that was affected. And we also plan to recognize all of our first responders and really remember our community and how they all came together immediately after the storm.
And the city also plans to honor families affected by the tornado as well as the first responders.
And we have a special programming note for you. Your home team will have special coverage all week leading up to April 27th. It all begins Monday when we are live from the Rosedale community. Then Tuesday, we'll have special coverage from the Forest Lake neighborhood. Our coverage continues on Wednesday from Alberta City. Then Thursday, we're in Holt. It will all wrap up on Friday when we will broadcast the city's memorial service live in its entirety from Coleman Coliseum. We'll have lots of special reports for you all week long right here on Alabama's home team station, WVUA News. We hope you can all be with us. New at 6, WVUA is covering the Alabama legislature where lawmakers are proposing changes to the state's controversial immigration law.
And it could affect those that work at churches. Now, this new bill says churches can minister to people even if they are not legal citizens. But some Democratic lawmakers say the new bill does not take up the issue of police being able to question a person if they suspect that they may be an illegal immigrant, which critics say could lead to racial profiling. However, the bill has passed the State House Committee. And you may have heard about that McDonald's hot coffee case, but do you really know what happened?
This week you have the chance to learn a lot more about that case. Tomorrow you can see a free film screening of the documentary Hot Coffee that aired on HBO. It's at the University of Alabama's Law School starting at 1 p.m. There's a panel with questions and answers, including the film's director, Susan Saladoff, also other special guests. The screening is sponsored by Prince Glover and Hayes and the Cochran firm. You can learn more about the Hot Coffee documentary on our website. That's WVUATV.com. Go to Numbers and Links.